All right, we're heading out for our first trip in the new tent setup. So this is going to be like a shakedown trip. I've got a spot that I think is going to be pretty cool. I've never been in this particular area before, so I'm not totally sure if I'm going to find a spot, but we're going to head out there and see what we can find. Right now, I'm just kind of gathering all the things that I'm going to need on this. We're going to keep it simple. I'm going to bring easy food to make. And yeah, just really kind of get a feel for what this thing's like to stay in. And I'm sure we're going to find some things that we'll want to change, but that's kind of what this small little trip's all about. It's just going to be me on this trip. This will also be my first solo trip, so that will be exciting as well. But I'm going to get packing. Not too much time left in the day, and I'm hoping to get to the camp spot before it gets dark. All right, we're on our way. We're definitely gonna run into some snow on this trip. I don't think it's supposed to snow tonight. The weather calls for maybe some rain, but it doesn't look like it's gonna get cold enough to snow, but we'll see. We just left town and it's about 3:28. It's a little later than I wanted to leave, but it's kind of my fault because I didn't exactly make it a point to get out the door on time. But anyways, we're on our way and hopefully we can find a camp spot before it gets dark. So I'll catch you guys up as soon as we get off the highway here. I have some bread that I'm going to be eating tonight, so it's just warming up here on the defrost in some foil. It should be nice and toasty warm. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I just found the coolest camp spot. It's time to set up camp. All I gotta do is level the truck a little bit and then we'll be ready to go. Started to rain a little bit outside. We're gonna go ahead and get the bedding all set up in here and at least get this all ready. We might have a fire. We'll see how hard it starts to rain. Maybe it'll turn into snow. I don't know. It's not super cold. It's not supposed to be really cold tonight, but I can tell you one thing, the sound of the rain coming down on the metal roof is super relaxing. So I won't be disappointed if I'm hunkered down in here and just reading tonight. So one of the super rad things about this canopy and, well, tent, I guess, and the lifting platform is I'm just chilling, sitting down in here right now. It's like snowing, pretty wet, heavy flakes right now. It's coming down pretty good. So definitely not going to be outside. I don't yet have the awning on my truck because I need to get some brackets made. So that's kind of a bummer. After this, it's definitely going to push me to get that done sooner rather than later. But yeah, I mean, it's just nice being able to hunker down in here and sit and just kind of listen to the snow/rain hit the roof. I think I'm probably going to heat up my dinner here in a little bit. Oh, that reminds me, my bread is in the truck, so I'm going to go grab that. But yeah, probably going to heat up my dinner here in a little bit and enjoy a drink and just kind of chill. Probably call it an early night since it is pretty wet out right now, but that is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow is a different story and it's potentially a little bit prettier and less rainy slash snowy, but yeah, we'll see. All right, so tonight's meal is going to be some chili. We'll just let that simmer up and then eat it right out of the pot. All right, this is my life tonight. Just eating some chili in here. That was good. Still raining out there. Current status right now from the back of the truck. Snow. Wonder how much we'll get tonight. Well, we're gonna retire in bed for the night. Wish I had more cool footage to show you guys. I had thoughts of being around a campfire and things like that, but the really, really wet snow slash rain had some different thoughts in mind for me. So instead I hunkered down inside the tent, and that's just kind of going to be the night. So I'm going to go ahead and read for a little bit, and then it's probably going to be an early night for me. But we'll be up before sunrise probably and make some coffee, and then hopefully tomorrow is a bit clearer and we can see some more cool things tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Just woke up. It's about 6:20 right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready. I might turn on the heater and try and warm up in here. But yeah, it rained off and on last night and snowed, but was relatively calm. So I slept pretty good, stayed pretty warm, outside of the fact that my air mattress seems to have a slow leak in it, which is unfortunate because this is the first time I've used it. So I'm going to have to track that down and see if I can't find where that's coming from. But other than that, pretty non-eventful night. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get moving and get things rolling. So it's about an hour before sunrise. So we're going to go ahead and make a fire because I bought firewood. So why not? Alright, so what I did was laid some logs down here to protect the kindling the fire from the moisture. I'm hoping this will go up pretty easily. We'll see. Might have to break out the bigger torch to get this started, but then I've got some here that'll feed onto it. Come on, lighter. There we go. So far, so good. It's nice to have a fire going finally. I'm happy it's not super wet snow like it was last night. Doesn't look like we're gonna get much of a sunrise this morning. It's pretty much fully cloudy. We got about 20 minutes till sunrise. So I'll probably make some coffee and breakfast here in a little bit, and we'll just continue on with our morning. I'm gonna enjoy the fire for a bit. Feels super good. Looks like a brief moment of color right now. Are those blue skies back there? Can't tell. It's super pretty here. like a nice warm meal next to a nice warm fire with some warm coffee on the frosty morning. It was actually a pretty great night of camping. The tent did great. It stayed watertight. We had some freezing rain and snow last night. It was about 29, 30 degrees, so obviously condensation to deal with, but other than that, can't complain. This setup is so much better than the last setup, just in terms of like ease of use and how, I guess, easy it is to really just enjoy camping instead of like shuffling things around. It just makes things so much smoother. But I think I'm just gonna finish my breakfast here and enjoy the fire for a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and pack up and explore around this area and probably make our way back into town this afternoon. Always put your fires out, kids, even in winter. I guess I should say adults too, because apparently some of you didn't learn how to do this as you grew up. Now, another great thing about having this space in here and room to stand up and move around is it's the perfect spot to do your business. I could even have a view if I wanted to, but if you don't mind me. There's a lot of cool little viewpoints out here. I'll probably put the drone up and show you guys this one. It looks like a pretty cool spot in the river, and it looks like some of the hills in the distance got some snow, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Out here that I'm heading towards. See if we'll be able to get to the top or not. There might be too much snow. I'm gonna bet that there is. It's also really heavy, wet, crunchy snow, which is also not the best, but I don't know, we'll see. It's not too bad so far, but I guess we'll keep chugging along here. Well, that trail was short-lived. Tree down in the road, and I don't have a chainsaw on me or a winch or anything to move it out of the way, and I'm definitely not going to go up and around it. That's just not good for the roads and the trails, and plus it's way too tight and off camber, and that's just putting yourself in a position to have a bad day. So this looks like the end of the line, so we'll just turn around and head back down. The best part about these back roads is not a lot of places to turn around. Backing up in the snow on a narrow trail is always fun. This looks like a spot. It's so crazy beautiful out here right now. Had to stop for a moment and enjoy this incredible view out here. It's so cool with the clouds rolling in on the hills out in the distance and a little bit of snow in the trees out there. It is cold though. The wind is blowing. It's about 12:15. So I think we're gonna hop on this kind of next road and start making our way back home. It's getting a little bit late, probably got about an hour drive home. So yeah, this has been a really fun trip though. This road is long, straight, and bumpy. Look at that, it goes way out there. Just got back out on the main road and we're about to jump on the highway and head home and kind of wrap this trip up. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along. I am stoked that I got to get out and test the tent for the first time and really put it through its paces and just see how it does. I'm pleasantly surprised with how well it did. No real major flaws or anything like that, or things I'll need to change. You know, there's just some small tweaks, but I expected that with this project. It's kind of going to be an ongoing thing, and I'll make tweaks and changes as I use it more and figure out what works best for me. But otherwise, it did awesome. I am loving the side access and just how easy this thing is to use. It's a total kind of game changer over my last setup, so I'm stoked on that. But definitely trying to put out more content on a more regular basis, even if it's like short trips or day things like that. So let me know what you guys think. Kind of been on a little roll lately with videos, so I'm going to try and keep that going. Definitely subscribe. I'll have some how-tos and some DIY stuff coming up here soon that I'm planning to film, so I'm super excited about those things. But leave a comment below or questions, things like that, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. But I'll catch you guys in the next video.